Greetings, Mindfulness Committee at JFK. This is Mr. Flood. I don't know if any of you know who I am. I am Sandy O'Hare and I connected in some way, shape, or form. She's obviously seen some of my videos online, I assume. I am a youth speaker that speaks in middle schools and high schools across the country on dignity, respect, compassion, and drug and alcohol awareness and suicide prevention. And I also speak to parents, do parent nights as well, and do some professional development for teachers and staff in schools. And I've I've been in almost 600 schools in the past 8 or 9 years. And I've been making videos over the past couple of weeks, about the past 10 days actually, since all of this craziness is happening and kids are home from school. But I've been making videos encouraging students and letting them know they're going to be okay, and just reminding them some things to think about while they're home from school, or should I say in school at home. I don't know how to put that, learning virtually. But Sandy asked me if I would send a video to her mindfulness committee, and I said absolutely I would, because I offered. But most of the videos I've been making for kids, I put some videos up on my Facebook page for adults. So when I would tell all of you the same thing I've been telling kids is, we're going to be okay. Please be careful. Even, you are people that others are going to look to. If you're on the mindfulness committee, I assume that people are going to look to you for leadership and encouragement and compassion and empathy and a listening ear, someone that they can go to in these crazy times. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, because you can't take care of someone else if you haven't taken care of and strengthened yourself, and refilled yourself and fortified yourself and been mindfulness. I've been meditating anywhere from 1 to 2 hours a day. I was at it before, this virus hit. I was a meditator. I would meditate about an hour a day. Now I'm up to about 2 hours a day. And as mindfulness and meditation are not for the time that you're in. Meditation is not for the time that you're in the meditation. It's for so that when the crap hits the fan, that you're prepared for it. It's not for when you're in the meditation. I've meditated for 3 weeks, and now when someone tailgates me or cuts me off on the road or is rude to me or makes fun of me, I've done the work before. I've built up my bank account of kindness. I've meditated, so I'm calm. I don't react. I create. And if you're mindful, if you're on the mindfulness committee, I'm assuming again that you work on these things, and you are going to be people that others look to calm, be a port in the storm, be a calming influence. So please, and I know you don't take that lightly. If you're on the mindfulness committee, you would not take that lightly. The other thing I've been telling kids is, if this doesn't, I give kids 3 challenges when I speak. And the first one is to look on the inside of people and realize that we're all alike on the inside. And if what's happening now does not absolutely reinforce that truth, that we are all alike on the inside, I don't know what will, because this virus doesn't care, how young or old you are, what color your skin is, what gender you are, where you live, what kind of car you drive, what religion you practice, or where you're from. It doesn't care. We're all alike, and that should give them and us more compassion and more empathy towards other people. When I look at someone now, and I did it before, but I do it even more now, that person is just like me on the inside. And the second challenge I give to kids in schools, and I know that you'll appreciate this, is how important it is for them to be connected even more so to their teachers right now because of what's going on. Because a teacher could have a spouse at home, children at home, or younger who are normally in daycare that they have to take care of, or their children are school age and they have to navigate with them and get them educated online. They have pets, they have things going on at home. Now, if you're like me, I don't know if you have a room that you can lock yourself in to teach your kids from. I don't. I mean, I have a small house. There are places I can go in my house to kind of hide when I have to. But I want kids to understand that the teachers have been thrown a curveball and this is all new to them too. and I'm very, very passionate about what I do. Sandy, should know this if she's seen my work and seen some of my videos. My son Justin is 21 years old and he has autism. He's high functioning, but he's the reason I go out and speak in schools. He is talking about him is my on-ramp to talk about the highway of kindness. I would encourage you, I would implore you, I would ask you that as someone on the Mindfulness Committee, as a person, as an adult who has the opportunity to influence children, now is the time to reach out to kids who are doubly isolated. Think about the kids who are isolated in school, and now think about how doubly isolated they are being at home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we all know that for some kids, that 8 or 9 hours in school is the safest 8 or 9 hours of their day. So now more than ever, we're going to lose people. We know that, right? People are passing away from this illness. Let's not lose anyone because we weren't mindful. Let's not lose anyone because we let them slip from sadness to loneliness to depression through this isolation. Reach out through phone, text, email, message, FaceTime, whatever. Reach out to those students and encourage your students to reach out to those students. Now more than ever is the time to be mindful and to think of others even before we think of ourselves. I'm going to, if I didn't say this in the beginning, I'm going to put a couple of videos in here for you to watch, for me telling some stories about my son that I hope connect with you, I hope resonate with you. I hope I get a chance to come to JFK someday. But if any of you ever wanted to reach out to me, it's davidjflood.com is my website. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, it's David J. Flood, Youth Motivational Speaker. But I hope you're all well. Please take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and most of all, take care of your students now more than ever. Be well and have a great day.